What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me for another video. It is your host, Crypto Glenn. Want to thank everybody who's watching this video for tuning in. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I greatly appreciate it. There's a couple things I want to talk to you guys about today. What's going on in the crypto space today, where we are in terms of where we consume our information today. And this is pretty important. I just want to lead with the top story here today. If you've been paying attention to the markets, Tether suffered a pretty stark drop off. I think at its height it dropped down to about 92%. I'm sorry, 92 cents. Yeah, 92 cents. And I believe a lot of people were selling out, getting into other coins just to kind of hedge their losses. Smart move, but what we need to be paying attention on as to why this happened. So apparently, if I understand this correctly, we don't know who put the article out, but apparently someone put a very convincing snapshot, screenshot of some FUD going out, and it basically said, you know, Binance to delist Tether on the website, and this caused a bunch of people to get out of Tether and really just bring the cost of Tether down to 92 cents. Now, this is pretty significant because here's what you got to keep in mind. Tether, for a lot of traders, is used as a stable coin. I mean, that's obviously what it was created for, was to be a stable coin. But a lot of times when you're in a coin and you're kind of taking a lot of losses, in order to hedge your losses or cut your losses or soften up the blows, you can sell out of that coin and sell into Tether. And as a result of that, you know, you don't have to sustain massive losses. Well, think about if you were one of these investors where maybe you had a strong holding in Tether because one of the coins that you were in may have been continuing on the decline. So you wake up today and you find out that Tether is at the price action that it has, and you're freaking out because you're trying to figure out what's going on. I think the thing with all of this that throws me in the biggest loop is, as this was happening, no one, I guess, reached out to Binance. No one thought to check Binance and see if this rumor, this fictitious piece of information had any validity. And I honestly believe that speaks to you know, where we're at right now in the state of cryptocurrency. We have to be mindful of where we're getting our information from. I think we're too much on, you know, the rumor mills, the he say, the she say, and anything that supports what we want our thoughts to be, we take that as a gospel. And anything that is to the contrary of that, we, you know, run away from it like it's the bubonic plague. Listen, as an investor, as a trader, you have got to be mindful of the information, where you're getting it from, and is that a credible source? Because one wrong piece of information can, I mean, it can destroy any position that you take out onto a coin, right? We've got to be very mindful of the information that we're getting. I watch a lot of YouTubers, a lot of, you know, folks who would like to think that they are crypto correspondents or people who think they are reporting the news. But on a lot of occasions, they're not able to keep their own emotions or ideals out of the reporting that they're doing. Now, there's a handful of really good ones out there, and, you know, I'm not going to name names one way or the other, but when you are looking at the hype videos for the positions and the coins that you're in, listen, some of these people are putting out videos every single day, and the actual companies themselves don't have that much information coming out, and these people are not putting forth that much research to justify putting out a new video every single day. And if you watch these videos, I mean, you can tell that, you know, they're major holders in, you know, whatever coin that I'm sure you can surmise which one I'm talking about. But these people are major holders in these coins, and really what they're trying to do is they're trying to cause a hype atmosphere into this coin so more people buy in. And the reason why you have to think about that is because, you know, their pockets are already lined with it. Their bags are filled with this specific coin. Now, while I will admit these videos make for fairly decent entertainment, especially if you're doing something in the background, cleaning a house, you know, fixing the car, whatever you may be doing, they make for good entertainment. But for a lot of people, they're taking what individuals are saying in these videos and they're taking it as a gospel and they're running with it. I can't help but what would become if you had a novice investor, if you had a novice trader who maybe fell into one of these click holes where every video they were watching was a hype video for one of these coins, and they loaded the boat on this coin only for the coin not to perform, not only in the fashion that they had hoped, but in the time frame that they had hoped. I don't think there's any doubt that we are going to see somewhat of a boom in cryptocurrency, but I think it's going to be some time. I don't think it's going to be in the next couple of months. If I'm wrong, congratulations. It's going to be a good day for a lot of people. But if I'm right, I think it's important that we zero base this thing and really keep our wits about us and really keep our emotions in check, okay? Because had people just done a little bit of research just to even see if the rumors of Binance delisting Tether from their exchange were true, Tether wouldn't have tumbled down to 92 cents and people would not have lost what I think could possibly be a decent amount of money depending on the amount of Tether you are holding. On the other side of the coin, if you're a savvy investor, maybe you saw this, maybe you thought, hey, you know, I'm into a coin that's now being pumped because Tether is diving. I can now take that money out, buy cheap Tether, right? Because maybe my coin is on a little bit of a high because it's pumping and I can buy cheap Tether, wait for Tether to come back up, and it's actually coming back up. Like I said earlier, it was at 92%, and currently it's at 98 cents. It was at 2 cents earlier, 92 cents earlier. Yeah. And now it's at 98 cents. So it is making a bit of a recovery. The market is still green. However, we are no longer sitting at $213 billion at the market cap that we were before. It's gone down, you know, pretty decent, significant amount. And I mean, for the most part, it looks like it's still, you know, still in the green. Aurora today is obviously the highest gainer, up 25% at, you know, 2 cents, followed by DigX Dow, up 22.2%, up to $48.48. I need to do some research on them because honestly, guys, I've never really heard of them. Kyber Network, I may have seen them once or twice. It's currently in the number 3 top gainer position today at 48 cents, and it's up just over 11.5%. On the other side today, if we look at today's biggest losers, we are looking at the Digitex futures. Now, this is a coin that was up not too long ago, and I just saw a YouTuber talking about it, and funny that the price is down 8.5%. Down to 12 cents. Number 2 Nebulous in the number 2 spot for the today's top losers at $1.75, down almost 8%. And Loom Network coming in at just under 12 cents, currently down 4.63%. Takeaways from what I've just gone over, guys: be mindful of where you are getting your information from. I know a lot of times a lot of people like to use websites like CoinDesk, cryptocurrencynews.com, aka ccn.com, Cointelegraph. I think these are pretty good staples to found any research off of and use it as the basis, and see if you can find any other outlets that either support or deny what you may find on these websites. But I would be very, very mindful of getting your information from specific YouTubers that have libraries and libraries and libraries that have been built off of hyping one coin. And I'm sure you all can surmise why. Okay, we need to be mindful of where we get our information from, because if we're not, we open ourselves up to taking significant losses. I don't want to deter anyone and say there's anything wrong with being excited from coins that you may be looking at, but let's be objective about this. Let's be mindful about this. It would also help that if you're not a part of a Telegram group, or if you're not a part of any Facebook groups, to find some pretty notable, some pretty reliable ones that are out there, you know, join them, see what the consensus is, see what people have to say, and again, use that as a basis to found your research on top of. Don't take anything what anyone has to say as the gospel, but try and find information that's actually rooted in fact. I just saw a video, I believe it was put up by Crypto Chico, that was basically outlining that VeChain was a scam, and it was circumstantial evidence at best that supported his theory, and allegedly he had snapshots and screenshots of people claiming to be, you know, different handles on different social sites and so on and so forth. If you're going to say something is a scam, you got to have substantial evidence, and my bags aren't lined with VeChain. I'm just simply saying we need to get to a space in crypto where we can be 100% objective, we can be completely honest, and we're not running off of just speculative news, and I get that. For the state that we're in right now, speculative news is way more fun than everybody putting on their thinking caps and doing the hard work and doing research. Okay, that is about as much as I want to go into that today. There's not really much going on in crypto. I'm putting together some other videos that are kind of in order where we're going. We have to know where we've been. Again, I don't want to keep beating on the horse that, you know, big money is coming into crypto, because it's no secret. We all know sooner or later it's going to get here. We just have to figure out if it's going to be into the coins that people are invested in, or if it's going to be in different classes such as security tokens. I know there's a huge population of people that are starting to think that security tokens are going to be the next, I guess, wave to see growth in the crypto space. And, you know, I think there's pretty strong support, pretty strong factual evidence to support that. And, you know, maybe I'll do a video on that here sometime soon. I didn't want to make this video too long because, again, it's not really a whole lot to talk about right now. And I am working on a couple other videos, but this is something that just really caught my eye, guys. Whenever you see information, I get it. People buy the rumors, they sell the news. But imagine if this was any other coin besides Tether. This is the one that I really want to make the video about now, because this, you know, could have had severe effects to a lot of investors and a lot of traders if it had been any other coin and not just a stable coin like Tether. So again, guys, the huge hot take to take away from this video: be mindful of where you get your information from. Be wary of any source that's constantly, I guess, promoting one coin. Again, while it may make for great entertainment, it's also important to make sure that the people who you get your information from are objective, are truthful, and any, I guess, position that they bring to the table is rooted in fact. Okay, because this could have been bad if it were, you know, another coin. And if you want to check this article out, you can go to coindesk.com. This is right on their front page. If you haven't heard what's going on with Tether, basically someone put out a fake piece of information that stated Binance was going to be delisting Tether from their exchange, and the price of Tether went from, you know, $1 down to 92 cents, and currently it's sitting at about, I think it was 98 or 96 cents. Let's take a look at that real quick before I let you guys go. Currently sitting at about 97 cents, so it is rebounding. Personally, when I saw this, I knew that was only going to be a matter of time before it rebounded, and it looks like it's coming back up now. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. Again, I just want to, you know, drop this one on you real quick and just remind you how important it is to be mindful of where you are getting your information from. If you guys want to connect with me outside of this YouTube channel, you can always follow me here on Twitter. Every now and again, I say something that the people like, they heart it, they follow, and every now and again, we get a dialogue going. Also, if there's any social groups that you guys are a part of that you want to shout out, leave them in the comment section below. I'm always looking for a great place to get new information from that I can use as a basis to do research. And I think that will also help us all in terms of building a community. So if you've got a location or a place you like to get your crypto information from, leave it in the chat below. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoGlenn. And I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.